It's recording.
Episode 20 of Spitting Some Twos podcast with brother Brian Johnson and Gary Allen. We got Jackie Johnson in the building. We got my wife, Christina Allen, in the building. And this is episode 20, and this is going right back to the drinking. And as you can see, we have been drinking already. Johnson got 5 shots in.
5 shots in.
I got about 3, but mine's been all Captain Morgan. Johnson has mixed Captain Morgan with, I've never had this, vodka tequila, which I didn't. Vodka.
Because I ain't no bitch. That's why.
Ouch.
I ain't no bitch.
I agree. You not. Vodka. I just don't like tequila. I can't stand the taste of tequila.
And that shit is harsh.
Oh my god. That shit.
When that shit hits you.
And then you got Grey Goose.
Woo!
They've been drinking Grey Goose. The girls been drinking that. Johnson been drinking this, and he had one shot of this.
Smooth. That shit is so smooth.
I wish you would have had it. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, that shit is so smooth. I'm gonna buy.
He gonna join me later.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some of that shit.
I got a shot of this now.
That shit's smooth.
He gonna join me later. But our topic, since we are starting on episode 20, which is so great, we had 20. Thank y'all for coming in. We're gonna start putting these out every Wednesday. Every Wednesday around lunchtime, between noon and 2:00. We're putting these out, right?
Yes.
We're putting out our skits between Sunday and Wednesday. You know, we're gonna start doing that.
Highlights of the show.
Highlights of the show.
Yeah.
We're putting that out. You know, but my topic to you is.
But we're only doing one topic this week.
One topic this week.
Yes.
We collaborated on this one. Is it possible? Can you drink pain away?
It's a really good question. And this man thought of this on the fly. So kudos to Gary. And I say it depends on how your mind works. Like my mind goes 1,000 miles per hour. So the drinks slow me down. The drinks slow me down, ground me, gets my mind, instead of going 100 miles an hour, it can go to 20, 25, 30. So for me, it does. I can drink my pain and my whatever's bothering me that day, I can drink it away. I can have a couple of drinks, it'll calm me down and soothe me. I'm not even thinking about this shit no more. For me, it does.
When you say drinks, talking about shots?
Yeah, straight shots.
All right, so how many shots?
I'm not gonna.
Well, let's go with shots so we can be on point. How many shots would it take for you to just calm down,
to be mellow and just forget about whatever it is? Mm-hmm. 4. 3 is borderline. 3 is like, yeah, I need another one to completely. Once I get 4.
So what is drunk?
Drunk for me is 6.
All right, so 4 is
because I'm on 5 right now. And another one is I'm gonna be on the floor.
You ain't gonna be on the floor. If you say this should be on the floor,
I'm gonna lay that Paw Patrol joint out and that motherfucking what does Zaya's got? What she got?
She got the Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse and Paw Patrol together. I'm like, do they have a cooling feature underneath? Bitches are awesome. When you get drunk, it's over.
So 4 of them.
For 4, well, I say between 4 and 5. For me, get your problems away. That 6th one, you fucked up.
No, 6 of your problems is gone.
Problems, hey, everything's gone. You forget you married. You know what I'm saying?
Everything gone.
Everything gone. Children coming up.
You don't know how to drive.
You're like, when I was your age.
So for me to answer that question, it's a slippery slope because it's like I still think about it if I drink. And I think that's because I know I don't want drinking too. In my mind, I feel like it's soothing the problem. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like taking. It's like if you hurt yourself, and you took Tylenol. It just numbs it. It's gonna mask it, but then it's gonna be there once it goes away.
Okay.
You know, so it's like the alcohol to me. It's just like what you said. It's like your mind is running, and it slows your mind down. You're not constantly thinking of it. You sip about 3 or 4 shots like you. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, it's a done deal. Let me go ahead and kick back, watch whatever it is on TV. Mm-hmm. I'll think about that later on. But right now, I just want to relax. So to answer the question, it does. Drinking does kind of soothe the problem.
Okay.
It kind of slows down the problem. It doesn't stop the problem. Doesn't make you forget about the problem, but it soothes the problem.
See, for me, and I want to ask you this: do you think your mind, we're two different people? So, do you think your mind races as much as mine does?
No,
Okay.
your mind definitely races more than mine.
And for me, getting to that 4, 5, possibly 6 shots, I can forget about it for a minute, and for me, that's good enough for the night, just to not think about the shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I don't want to forget about it though.
No, because
I'm saying, but I understand what you're saying. But in my opinion, I don't want to forget about it. Like I don't want to. I just want to be able to. I can accept it better if my mind is cloudy.
okay.
If my mind is clear, then it's like, how can I do this? How can I do that? How can I make this better? What can I do to do this?
But see, I'm thinking about that sober. See,
I'm talking about sober. I'm talking about sober.
And I'm thinking about it. I don't. If I'm going to this, if it's that bad, and I don't want to say that bad. Let's just say it's just stressful. And I'm going to this. I don't want to think about it no more. Like me and you are responsible enough. If I get to the point where this erases it for the night, I know my mind knows that in the morning I got to deal with this shit. Once I get my headache
I can
away,
understand that.
you know what I'm saying? So for
Yeah.
tonight, I'm gonna drink some Captain. I'm gonna drink some Vodka. I'm gonna chase it with this shit. I'm gonna forget about it for the night. But I know, my mind knows, even if it erases it for the night, I have to deal with it the next day or whenever I get sober. You know what I'm saying? I have to deal with this shit. I know I'm not gonna go to this tomorrow because I want to forget about it, because we both responsible men. You know what I'm saying? We both responsible men. So at the end of the day, we still know we had to deal with this shit. But for me,
I can see what you're saying.
if I go to this for me, for my mind, because like I said, you're different than me. If I go to this for my mind, I want to forget about this shit for the night. I'm done. Like, you know, I've already made my mind up driving up BW Parkway. Like, I'm done with this shit for the day. I'm going to have me a couple shots of this. 2 shots is just slow my mind down. I'm still thinking about the shit. It'll calm me down. But I know if I want to forget about the shit and just be relaxed and chill on the balcony, smoking my cigar, whatever it is, I'm going to take 4 of these motherfuckers. And my gout pills. Because that shit is imperative.
New problem.
Yeah, a whole nother problem. So, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying with that. Yeah. We got a moderator today,
Baby.
Mrs. Brian Jackson.
Jackson? Who the hell
Jackson?
is
Who's
Brian
Jackson?
Johnson.
Oh,
Are y'all happy I made that mistake?
Yes.
Good. I made a mistake.
Yes,
There we
thank
go.
you, thank
Everybody,
you.
Defon Gary,
Thank you.
Miss Brian Johnson. Johnson's still proud about his fucking chip that he ate. It's not even on camera. You know.
See, I saw it last week. I'm a heavyweight.
Actually,
You already read it.
No, he didn't read it.
Yes,
until
he did,
no,
Jackie.
No,
Okay.
he did not read it until he got here.
No, he.
I can agree with that. 'Cause
No,
it never
he
came-
did read this.
It never
He read it
came-
like 3
It
times.
never came out of the car.
Oh, my
So he
God.
didn't read it until he put it up.
Session,
last
tell Mrs. Johnson that he read this
Where
in
the-
front of us.
Where-
Yeah, last week, but I'm saying, but she's saying before that. I never read it.
What I'm saying is, after you ate that, with Session here, you read it that day, then you brought it back and you read it again.
No, I just read it.
And this is your 3rd time reading it. No, you read all that. There it is. I'm happy for the man. Because I suffered. My asshole suffered. My stomach suffered.
Asshole.
My mouth. Yeah, well, I had to
Yeah,
shit
well,
it out.
Oh yeah, you was in there.
I was in there grabbing towels, crying.
But
when
your
you-
dick got harder than
that's
so
when
it
you
doesn't
got-
matter.
but
I guess it was because I was happy.
Yeah.
But that's
My
when
body was like, hey man, let's celebrate.
That's when you gotta have the missus put the tongue to the asshole.
Well,
That wouldn't
I
work.
know you shit your brains out.
If you could have put an ice cube on my asshole, that wouldn't help. I was in that motherfucker
Over
just.
the shower.
And then you in that motherfucker just shitting out just nothing.
Hard heat. I mean, because I shit out heat.
It's
When I
it's kind
took,
of like,
when I took this, when I ate this 2 podcasts ago, when we got the other side of town, I said I need something to drink. That shit moving.
This is exactly what happened. When we got on the other side of town, we went to go look for crabs. We went to the crab truck. They didn't have any right then. So we went to Giant to go get crab legs for the kids.
see how much niggas they are, Christina.
Yep. We went to go get crab legs for the kids. And then after that,
And
when we was at Giant, is when he got something to drink. So it had to be a good 3-4 hours before he drank.
We up there ordering Indian food. Y'all looking for crab.
When that motherfucker hit me, it was like a Mike Tyson uppercut to the stomach. That bitch moved and I felt it. I was like, ooh.
I just think, because your body is naturally not supposed to have that. So I think eventually it's going to touch you at some time.
But when it came out, it didn't. It wasn't hot.
I was in the back of my chairs hurting.
But I felt that shit in my stomach.
Man, that shit.
I felt that shit. Because I told her, we was driving. I was like, ooh, that shit moving, baby.
And that's exactly why I ate that goddamn Popeye chicken sandwich. So it can have something else on the stomach to move with it. So it wouldn't move by itself.
Man, to me and Christina, it wasn't the stomach thing. It was the mouth. It exploded in our mouth.
My lips. I licked my lips. It was my lips. It burned.
I touched my eye with this shit, and I was like, I fucked up. Yeah. When it was on fire, I was like, I fucked up. That's why I hit this joint right here real quick. I was like, yeah, I fucked up.
You said, when I got these Jordans and I put them on my feet, I know I instantly fucked up.
Yeah. The worst stand up ever.
I got it.
The worst. I got it. It's there. It's up here somewhere. I need a drink. I need another drink or two. I should have had. My boy. I should have had 2 more drinks.
They gave us 2 drinks.
I should have had 2 more.
But you didn't take those drinks. I mean, you gave them to Jackie. Remember the 2 vouchers they gave us?
Oh yeah, did I give them to you?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
When we went to DC Improv, I gave you our voucher drink.
Well, y'all probably didn't give me y'all was late. Yeah. Y'all was late.
Yeah, we were late. Yeah, we were late.
Oh, he cursed me out so bad about this shit.
We were late.
Yeah.
That nigga, hey man.
But I was cute though, so it don't matter.
He was going on stage.
I was going on stage. They weren't gonna see you at all.
They saw nothing but thighs.
They see you or hear from you.
Shit.
They saw nothing but thighs.
They ain't see nothing.
Shit. I could barely see you.
Yeah,
on stage. They were looking at, who is this fat motherfucker on stage?
Oh, you didn't see all them phone numbers I was collecting at the table?
They didn't see. Well, that was at the table. The camera did not see you.
Are they paying any rent? That's all I care about.
Well, we won't leave that alone.
The camera did not see you.
Can I go piss on camera?
No. Hell no. Hold that shit.
Y'all ready for y'all first question?
Yeah.
There go baby boy.
He brought it in, so it's your first question, right?
No, it's her. I told Jackie. She know what it is.
Okay, let's roll.
All right, Brian, question to Alan. What is something you predict that will exist in 10 years that does not today?
Hologram text.
Hologram text?
Hologram, baby. When you hit Jackie will be there.
Oh, yeah?
Jackie will be in a hologram form. You know how they have FaceTime now?
Yeah.
Yeah. She will just appear, and she'll be there in hologram form.
Kind of like FaceTime without FaceTime. You'll
FaceTime without FaceTime.
It appear and she can, instead of hearing her
voice,
you
can't touch her.
You can see her.
And she can't touch you. It's in hologram form. That's what it is.
That's interesting, man.
Hologram form in 10 years, that will be there. It'll be it won't be on my Android, but it'll be on iPhone.
It'll be on
a hologram BJ.
He'll still be on WhatsApp.
Was he? How old is he? 3 now?
He's 2.
He'll be 2
this year. October.
So he'll be 13 years old. 13 years old, a hologram. That'll be it. Yep. That's coming soon. Yeah.
Because they got the hologram.
It's gonna be there, yeah.
Remember the Tupac hologram?
Yes.
Perform? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was years ago.
They got that.
And that was years ago.
For me, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, the pandemic showed us that how a lot of people didn't actually need to be physically at work, right? So I'm thinking that you're gonna see that the NVA shit can be done online, all of it, because governments and stuff about saving money. If they can eliminate jobs and still have the same income, then they're gonna do it. Voting. I thought about voting because you sign up for Facebook, Instagram, even Gmail. They got you got to verify certain shit. Voting. I think 10 years voting. I don't know if it's going to take 10 years, but I think you're going to see voting. You'll be able to vote locally, at least locally, online. Like, this pandemic shit brought up a lot of shit. Like, people don't need to be physically there to get shit done.
That's going to take 10 years, though?
I don't even know if it's going to take 10 years.
That's why I thought you'd go more broader than that.
I don't think
to me like that's we just proved that this year.
But I don't think they're gonna, because they're right now the companies and the jobs are still trying to get the people that they sent to telework to come back to work, and that's like, why? And I know that affects you because of the job you have. You're taking people to work and back. You're taking people to their leisure and back. So
at this time, they know what we do because of you.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say it now.
I mean, go back to episode 8.
You're gonna have to go back to the episodes to see what the fuck he does. Okay.
And say that every other episode.
But if this last year has proven anything, is that a lot of these jobs people can stay home and do. They can say the little bit of money they're making, they can save that on transportation, food for the day, because they're already home. You don't need these people to be physically there. So voting, NBA shit, I think in the next 10 years you're going to see that shit go to online. Because over the last year with the pandemic, the NBA, well, Maryland, I don't know about Virginia. Remember, Maryland forgave a lot of shit. Like, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. You do it when you want to. So you've already proven that this shit is possible. You know what I'm saying? You've already proven that people that have gotten written up for being late to work is irrelevant because they home now. That shit don't mean nothing. You letting people stay home. So you just imagine the people that got written up on their last chance and then the pandemic hit and they home. They're like, this shit is for nothing. I could have stayed home. Y'all proven I could have stayed home. So I think you're going to see more people at home working. You're going to see voting. I think voting is going to be the main thing. Voting. People at voting from their computer. I think that's the main thing.
See, I'm thinking more like prostitution be legal.
It's already legal in New York.
It should be legal everywhere.
I'm saying more legal. I'm saying nationwide legal.
Okay,
that's gonna be the nation.
No,
I'm thinking like that. Like prostitution be legal.
Websites that you can do that.
Different kind of drugs besides marijuana will be legal.
They already are though.
Well,
but I'm talking about nationwide.
Nationwide. Okay.
I'm nationwide. I'm talking about
like federal.
It's federal. That's what I'm saying. It's nationwide. Yeah, nationwide. Like I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about other drugs. It'll be legal.
What did DC do? Mushrooms
and weed is legal.
Yeah, DC did mushroom.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Ohio did too as well.
I ain't saying this no more.
No. I know you said federal. You said federal.
Yeah, nationwide. I'm talking about like, for it to be nationwide. Like I don't know if gay marriage is nationwide. Is that nationwide now?
Is
there certain states that don't allow?
I don't know.
It's nationwide.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's federal.
It's nationwide because they
don't speak it if you don't know. Look on your phone. Look on your phone. Look on your phone.
I don't think it is.
With Obama. When Obama
he
was
made it
president, that's
legal,
when everything happened. Yeah. And I think Obama was like everywhere.
Did Obama?
To an extent, it's one of those everywhere. But if you are hardcore against it, you can deny it, like Texas and shit like that.
So therefore, you don't know.
It's not nationwide. It's selective.
Did Obama sign anything for black people?
Nope.
Not a goddamn thing.
I just want to.
Thank you.
No, he didn't.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Black people,
they will go to the end of the world, the end of the world for a gay person. Or now Asians.
Asians got everything.
Asians gonna get everything. Blacks don't get nothing.
March, they ain't got fire hose. Nothing.
Nothing. We're gonna have a federal law for Asians, but keep on killing niggas. Gays, y'all can do what y'all want, but niggas, fuck you.
In this room, we know we are the bottom of the fucking totem.
All right, so talk about it then.
But they want to be us. That's the thing.
Talk about it.
That's why they hate us.
They want to be us so bad. I gotta piss.
Just pause it.
My first question,
the way we think of things, the way we move, the way we
they want everything.
We dress, how we're outside.
That's why I don't defend that shit. That's why when they say Obama did the gays, and I don't defend that because black we don't get shit. So fuck them. I don't defend that.
I get that 100%, and it's fucked up.
And I'm not saying they shouldn't have their Asians should have their rights.
Everybody
should have theirs.
Everybody should.
But goddamn, we built this motherfucker.
It doesn't make any sense. They still have the lynching bill not passed. The lynching bill has still not been passed.
Who built this motherfucker?
We did.
We built this motherfucker.
Yep.
And then Asians come in, hey, y'all putting us in chokeholds
Yep.
and shit. We need a law.
And they got
And gays is like, hey, I want to marry
They
you.
got all the stores in our hood making buku money.
And hate
Do you
us.
know what that
And
is?
hate us.
Do you know what that is? Like, honestly, like, there is a point where in black history that we did submit to the white man.
Oh,
But
absolutely, yes.
no question. But outside, when freedom and trying rights and woo started to come, black people was like, man, fuck y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Asians stayed that way.
Christina, ask yourself why, though.
Cause
Ask yourself why.
why? No, why?
Ask why.
No, ask
Because we
why
were fucked.
Asians-
We were fucked mentally that way.
I know.
You was brought over here. Go ahead.
No. I
Go ahead,
understand that
go ahead.
100%. I'm referring to as a whole, not details within it. I'm saying as a whole, we submitted, but then we hit a point where we stopped.
Do you know why we submitted?
Of course, I know why. I'm not. I'm.
Asians wasn't brought in that way. That's what I'm saying.
know
So they can
that.
stay strong. Ain't nobody going to Asia.
It's not the point of
Here we go.
staying
It's gonna be
strong.
one of those episodes.
It's
They
the,
making fun of me because I'm
I'm pretty much the point that the reason Asians are getting power now and getting rights are because they stay submitted. But black people been through way much than what Asians went through. And they're trying to give rights to somebody who is a minority, but still submit. Black people have been through bullshit on bullshit upon bullshit upon bullshit. And standing up. But the Asians get the right because they steady submit. That's what I'm saying. It's not
It's
what
not
we went
all-
through. We know what we went through.
it's not all about submission. It's about what makes the economy grow. And
That too.
And they know damn
Sure,
well
sure.
they come into the black community and take all of
the
its
money.
money.
Yes.
Yep.
And they're still submissive to the white people.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, black people ain't gonna get that because we don't do that. But
don't-
yes, I understand why we didn't what we went through. I'm talking about at this moment.
I don't know if it's the Captain Morgan or the vodka, but it's burnt my taste buds. I can't even taste this seasoning.
Well, damn.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and I will be quiet from here on.
All right.
No, we don't want you to be quiet.
Alan's first question.
Let's go.
How do you take 15 minutes of fame and turn it into a long-term success?
I liked it. I told him this is probably his best set of questions.
I took that negative.
No, don't take it negative. These were.
I'm sorry, but
these
I
were
did.
hard. These were hard. Not. I don't want to say
I
hard
had
like
some
I got.
great ass questions in the past.
These motherfuckers are legit.
See,
if
I
you
had
get
legit
your-
questions in the past. I'm be a black woman right now.
Yeah, you are. You are Jamel Hill.
I'm gonna be a black
You
woman
are.
right now.
You are. If you get your 15 minutes and you blow up,
Give an example. Like Big Brody, I got a bald head.
Brody,
Or
Melvin,
Melvin, or
The
motherfucking
retarded chick that's to keep eating shit out the fucking toilet.
her.
who's
I
that?
know what you
The
talking
chicks
about.
that's eating the stuff out of the toilet.
Oh, the
You
white
can show
chick-
me-
white
yeah,
chicks.
Yeah, the white
Yeah.
chicks.
Okay.
The glue hair, the glue the
The
wig
glue
on.
girl,
yeah.
that dumb bitch.
Yeah, you got Tyrone. I fuck your dick long.
Yeah.
fuck
Long
your bitch
dick
long
style.
Yeah, it's-
Long dick style, yeah.
yeah.
When you get your 15, if you blow up doing that, whatever you do, you have to find ways to branch off from that.
Don't say find ways we need to be on point with it.
I'm
That's
saying what I'm
You can't
saying.
say
If you
don't say
come
nothing
out
broad like
if you come out with long dick style or Welvin, these nuts, you have to find a way to be creative with that because that's what people know you for. That's what you went viral with. So now you have to be creative with these nuts. You don't have wiggle room to be like, hey, I want to do a serious drama where I'm gonna be a cop and this kid get killed. I'm gonna cry. I want to hear at some point when that kid gets killed. I want to hear these nuts. I want to hear that shit.
So what's his name?
Yeah.
These what?
Nuts.
Boy sitting there shot in the face.
Oh man, his last name long what? Long dick style. That's what I want to hear. I'm in the middle of crying on CSI like, God damn, they killed a kid,
Hitting
man.
Tyrone walking in
Fuck, Tyrone walking in.
with a do-rag on.
His last name
Wife
Long.
beater.
Long what? Long dick style. I'll be like, yeah, man, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I was waving for Tyrone.
I wave at Tyrone.
It's
to come
like
in.
JJ Walker.
Yeah, down on mine. Look, you get your 15 minutes of fame. however you got it, whatever style you got it, now you have to perfect your style. You have to branch out from you don't have any wiggle room. You have to branch out from your style. You have to find
How
different.
do you do that, man?
I don't know because I've never had my 15 minutes. You have to find different ways that these nuts are funny. You have to find different ways that long dick style is funny. You have to find different ways that who's the other motherfucker?
Tyrone, you got Big Brody, you got
Big Brody,
the
bald
chick she was
head.
talking about.
You got to find a way that bald head is funny. You have to find like now you got to get creative, but you're limited in your creativity because you can only be creative from bald head. You can only be creative from these nuts. You can only be creative from long dick style because that's what you blew up as. Nobody want to hear nothing else you got to say. You have to be creative from these styles, and you can do it. But everybody doesn't have that creativity in their head. How about you?
Mine is I'm gonna take Big Brody, right? I'm gonna take Big Brody, and I'm a equal him to Tiny Listener, Debo,
Okay.
right?
Right.
That's what I'm gonna equal him to. Big Brody, he's like a bully. You know, he's pretty much a bully with a catchphrase.
Yes.
My advice to him would be once he reached his peak of his stardom on the internet, would be to stop stop making those videos. Put yourself out there as far as marketing yourself, shirts and all this stuff, old videos, and get into acting. Start off acting like Debo. He started off being the big guy in the background. He was in Fresh Prince in the early 90s.
Okay.
He played fucking what's my No Holds Bar. I know Kevin knows what that movie is. I love that movie where he was Zeus
Okay.
in No Holds Bar. Like he was, he pretty much played his role. Like
Right.
He's a big dude. He's playing a big man role.
Like Hector, I forgot his name. The dude that played Hector in every movie. The Spanish guy. I forgot his fucking name.
See, but I don't agree with that because Debo also played the president in Fifth Element. He wasn't like a big guy in that movie. He was a regular guy, right, Christina?
Yes.
He was the president in that movie.
He was thick. He was definitely thick.
But was he like known for? But was he like a big dude in that movie? Like was he like a dominant figure physically?
He wasn't like tank tops and making his mass known.
Right.
He was a president. He wore certain things. You could tell he was a large individual.
But is that
It
because you
wasn't,
knew
like,
he was big?
Pushed into your face. You could see that he was big, but it wasn't pushed in your face.
Right.
Or
But he
was
wasn't
something.
grabbing nobody. He wasn't standing over top of
Yeah,
nobody.
no,
Like he was playing a sophisticated role.
How many times have y'all watched Fifth Element?
That's our movie. We love that movie.
I love
So
Oh,
y'all-
I love that movie.
That's much.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
maybe watched Fifth Element 3 times.
Oh man.
I watched
You need to watch it 30 more
Element
times.
This is the one with Chris Tucker, right?
Yeah.
Hey man,
No.
You
want to learn it, man?
Times.
That movie is vicious.
That's like
Wherever it's on, I can pick it up wherever it's at.
that's just like Soul Plane for me. It's like
Oh, no,
after
I'm
one
out.
time, I'm out.
I've never seen Soul Plane.
You never seen Soul
Plane?
Plane?
To watch Soul Plane.
Like you had to glue yourself to the sofa and be
No.
like, nah, I need to go pee. Like,
No.
I forgot I glued myself to the sofa. I gotta watch this shit.
Never watched Soul Plane.
Fuck!
But Fifth Element, I mean, like when they were shooting the little things in the back, the lady.
But you won't watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
I don't like the way he's acting in that movie. I just don't. I can't get with it.
Jock. Sparrow! When that motherfucker found out he had his heart, he opened that chest. Oh, Jock. Sparrow!
All right.
Jack holding
All right.
that bottle of sand just like from being motherfucker.
You see how they all three get that, but me, I don't get it.
You don't get it.
I'm never gonna watch it. I don't like that.
He need to have 4 shots and watch that motherfucker.
I tried to watch the first one because I'm into pirates. I watched what's the movie we talk about with Robin Harris? Not Robin.
Hook.
I watched Hook Robin Williams. I watched that over 100 times.
You know you always get either the first or last name wrong.
I love how we keep getting off. It's like every time I talk, we always get off my subject.
Damn, I gotta pee.
But then when anybody else talks, they stay on their subject.
No, we can't pause this.
No, we're
man.
not
We
gonna
going.
pause
We
it. No,
going.
we're gonna have to go.
We going.
You
I'm
need
just,
a cup?
nah, cup ain't gonna be
We're gonna
enough.
wide. We're gonna get my bowl.
Yeah, I need a bowl. I need that pen right there.
That's nasty. That shit gonna splat out. But anyway,
Walk into the bathroom,
again, we
drop
back
a
off my
kiss.
subject. This is 4 shots right here. That's what it looks
It's
like.
5, baby. Don't describe
Oh,
it.
my bad, 5.
Oh,
You need to
this
take
guy.
your 6th one. I'm about to take. You gonna take yours or mine?
No, like I'm even done with the shots. Yeah,
You ain't taking yours or mine?
I am done.
What you want?
This is 4 for me. This will be 4.
You behind me, man.
All right, so you gonna say
You can't speak to me on shots. You behind me, man.
Okay.
Catch up to me, man.
You know
All right,
what?
we're gonna move to the next
Yeah, 'cause
question. That's what we're
hey,
gonna
look.
do.
Anytime they come to asking me a question, fuck my answer. All right, how about that?
All right, listen.
Okay.
Damn.
Johnson's second question. Tell me about something that happened to you that could have. What?
Yeah, I'm.
Injured
Let her do it. Let her figure it out.
severely.
You think she
Let her
figured
figure it
She's
out.
Johnson now.
Well, you stopped. You
She's
interjected.
Johnson now. He figured that shit out.
All right. It says, "Tell me about something that happened to you that injured you severely, or
That could have
taken-
injured you
or
severely.
Could have
have
injured you
ins-
severely.
Okay, could have injured you severely or taken your life.
Our moderator got 3 or 4 shots and hurt too.
Yeah.
We're all
So
fucked
she's on that
up.
motherfucker.
I can read.
There is no more moderating.
Yeah, we might need to pass that thing to my wife.
So this is my question to
Jerry's over
Gary.
that motherfucker. Tut.
Fuck you.
That's all, folks. Hey, y'all don't interrupt my man. Let him
Shit,
get
this
it. No.
Everyone
You want to know how
interrupt.
much
No.
I'm not going to interrupt? I'm going to the bathroom.
Y'all interrupt me.
Take Jackie with you.
Yeah, for real.
Shit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, take Jackie with you.
Give me a time where whatever happened could have injured you severely or took your life.
You close the door.
Something happened, whatever, you were driving, whatever the case was. You were doing something and you were careless and you could have, shit fell and you could have died.
See, this kind of bleeds into my third question of yours, and your third question. It kind of bleeds into that one. So I'm that's why I'm hesitating. Your third question.
Okay.
Yeah, like
It does?
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I know to you it don't look like that, but it does.
Okay.
And you'll see when I'm done. But what could have severely injured me? I've never been in an accident that could have severely injured me.
Okay.
So it's not that I haven't been shot at, but I've been shot, if that makes sense. The dude shot at the ground and ricocheted, hit me in the arm. When I was like
Damn,
12.
you ain't never told me that.
Yeah, when I was like, because it's not really that important, but it was a race. We was in the trailer park, and the dude wanted us to get out of the trailer park. It was like 3 or 4 of us, and he shot at the ground, and it ricocheted and hit me in the arm.
Damn.
But I don't think that's severe. Yeah, it could have ricocheted, hit me in the chest
Or the
face.
head, yeah.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything. I could drive today and somebody could swerve off their lane and hit me.
Yeah.
So I could, but I know what you're saying in your question. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
And in my answer, I want to say, oh man, I used to work for a tree company,
Okay.
and when you pull down, you got one dude cutting the tree, then you got another dude pulling down. You got 2 people pulling down trees
With the rope.
With the rope.
Okay.
And you're pulling it towards you. Once you pull it, you're supposed to run.
Right.
Yeah, I've had a tree almost hit me before.
You didn't run?
Yeah, I ran, but it kind of veered.
Damn.
Like you don't really run. You kind of get out the way.
And that's some big ass limbs.
We talking about trees and well, first you get up and you cut the limbs off. That's what we do. Then you bring the whole trunk down. You don't just pull the whole tree down.
So you talking about when y'all bought the whole trunk
Yeah,
down?
we was a tree company, and you would cut the limbs off, and then at the very end you would cut the whole 30-foot trunk down.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had that motherfucker come within a foot of me.
Woo.
Yeah, ain't no catching that.
Shit.
Yeah. What's yours?
So, what's this? 2021, 2007.
5.
6.
But you barely filling your shit up.
But that's a shot. This is 2 shots. Maybe 3. This is not a fucking shot. This is 2 shots. You're drunk.
That's a shot. That's a shot glass.
This is not a shot. This
This isn't a shot glass because we don't have any more. That's a shot glass.
God.
He's a chump.
Back to my answer. So 2007,
So he's on 4.5 now.
I had a 2003 Black Expedition Eddie Bauer. Right? I had the whole family in there. We were coming from Lower Maryland going down to...
He said 03?
Oh, yeah, 03. It was a 2003 Ford Expedition, but this was in 2007.
Okay.
So we were, as a family, I had my at the time wife in there, both kids, and my mother. We were going out to the borderline of North Carolina and South Carolina. It's an amusement park called Carowinds. I don't think that's what it's called anymore because it was a Nickelodeon park. And at the time, my second oldest daughter, because I don't want to explain that shit, but my 14-year-old daughter was young, so a Nickelodeon park for me was cool for her. So we were going down there. I had just got these fucking tires. Just got these fucking tires from Walmart. And I'm driving down, I think it's I-85 through Carolina. I'm driving down I-85 through Carolina. And for like an hour, I kept looking back, like I felt something on the truck. I kept feeling like a little tug. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And the left rear tire completely blew the fuck out.
Left rear.
Left rear tire. The truck hit this, and this, and I had to come back. I like control that bitch. Like I got it steady, got it stopped. But you know them early like pre 2010 2005 SUVs them bitches rolling over. Like it was like when it first blew and it hit this, that motherfucker was about to roll over, right? And I steered and it corrected it and it came back this way and I was able to pull off to the side of the road. The whole left fender was tore out. So when the tire blew, it tore the whole left quarter panel out of the fucking Expedition. All that shit was gone.
Damn.
So that fucking truck.
You don't like it?
Did you try this? I was trying to.
That shit is excellent.
I tried.
The strawberry lemonade?
Yes.
You do or you don't?
I'm telling you.
It ain't no more.
You say yes or no?
This
Yeah.
hitting.
Oh, you like it?
Yes,
That shit good.
I think I tried all of them.
That
by
shit
now.
good as a
I'm not sure I
motherfucker.
did.
But yeah,
I mean, I'll try yours. But go ahead and drink it. I'll try yours.
But that for me,
You know I ain't going
you just come on in here.
camera.
Then you
I
ain't
ain't
gotta.
coming on that camera.
Pick a bell.
Yeah.
That shit hidden, man.
Yeah.
That shit hidden.
But I had that one before. I think it's 3 of all of them.
Okay.
I think it was, what, 12? I think it's 3 of all of them.
I only had the mango and strawberry lemonade. What's the other
Look,
flavor?
It had to be done.
It's still in there.
It can't be. It was only like 2 or 3 left. It was
It's
only mango and
actually,
strawberry.
it's only one
Nigga,
left now.
it wasn't brand new when we bought it, nigga.
Okay.
When you got here.
But yeah, that was
brand new.
that was my
You this
time.
arrogant motherfucker?
That was my time. You know.
Damn, we act like, wait, where all 12 at?
Yeah, all 12. Yeah. Did y'all open this pack fresh? How long has it been in the refrigerator?
Took whatever the hell you brought fresh.
Hell no. He
Anybody-
said they left pork chops at the house.
Anybody else?
We did. It was literally
I
about
bought 2
20
packs.
pork chops.
What?
Pork
and
chops.
the pan.
Yeah, and y'all got
that
some at the
was-
house, right?
Yeah, I wanted everybody to eat
It was
good.
stuck with
Yeah,
pork
we
potatoes.
drunk some of them motherfuckers.
That's hard.
Yeah.
And Mr.
You sound kinda
Johnson
salty
could
about
have
that.
made the damn plate for the house. He has me take everything out. Are you gonna make a plate for the house? I was like, yeah, sure, no
Don't have them niggas eat up everything.
I asked her that after we was 2 hours.
You're not gonna feed all of them.
After we was
Johnson,
2
why
hours
were we
late.
2 hours late?
I ain't even.
Oh, here we go. Don't
No,
do that.
we're
Don't do that.
talking
Don't do that.
We talking
Oh,
about.
my God.
We talking about something else.
Why
Christina,
were we 2
don't-
hours
We on a
late?
Christina, stop
podcast right
laughing.
now. Okay.
Stop
So,
laughing.
Yeah, we.
Let it go.
What are we?
Let it go.
That's my second question. So we going to your second question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
So we're moving
Yeah,
right along.
please.
We moving right along.
All right.
Married people.
Yeah, he fucked up. Anywho,
Oh my
would
God.
you rather have the gift of being able to speak and understand
Listen
any
to
language?
Stop real quick. Please. You're doing a good job. I really want you to hear this because I think you'll like this.
You should have patted her on the head.
No.
Because I don't want to think I'm telling her to stop because she's fucking up.
I thought you meant pat me on the head.
I like
He's talking about Jackie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's talking about Jackie. So go ahead.
I was really.
You're doing a good job.
That's a good girl.
Now you gotta do a hard.
Yeah, Yes, Daddy. Please acknowledge me.
2 biscuits.
I really appreciate it. Yes,
Damn, I got
exactly.
this.
All right.
My wedding
Alan-
seat, man.
Oh, hush up. Alan,
dry
question
quick.
number 2. Would you rather have the gift of being able to speak and understand any language, or be 6'2", 210? No, I'm sorry, 6'5", 210 pounds,
6'5".
and great body shape for the rest of your life?
Now, let me put some context to this. I don't like doing this, but I have to. Anytime you come up on somebody with a different language, you instantly can understand and speak their language. That's your gift.
Okay.
Wherever you go in the world, you can do that. Or you can be 6'5", how many pounds?
210.
210, and you're going to look that chiseled until you die. I ain't talking about your organs and your and your arteries.
Physically.
Or your
Physically,
gout.
just
physically.
or your gout. You
The
can
outside.
Yeah, the outside you look stunning. You look like a good ass,
Damn.
strong man. Or you can go to
And this
China,
is
man.
why-
Dang, dang, dang.
And this is why I told you these questions right here this week.
I know what your
Just
answer
like-
is, Christina.
Fucking.
Because to y'all would just be, a nice, good looking, whatever you feel like a good featured female is. To y'all, whatever y'all, Megan
I
Thee
would rather
Stallion, whoever y'all
understand the
think.
different languages, actually.
And have
I
no
would too.
titties.
I know your
No
answer.
titties.
I
No
know your
ass.
answer.
I
know your answer.
Physical, I'll smack the hell
No,
out
I
of
know
you.
your answer.
Okay.
You would love to go somewhere and just be talking
No,
German, talking Russian, talking Ethiopian, talking
Everything.
Italian.
What? That
But to you, it's a good question. Because I know you love to be 6'5". Dun, dun.
Yes. Walking that motherfucker like this, taking her shirt off and shit. Are we playing basketball?
Oh man, this was it's
No, we not. No, we just cooking. We not playing basketball. You taking your shirt off and
hot in this motherfucker. It's
God
62
damn, it's hot in this
degrees.
motherfucker. You just cooking. You got 6'5", 215.
Bruh, if
You
I was
strapped.
If I was built like Tyrese or some shit, I wouldn't own a shirt.
Oh, goodness.
I wouldn't own a
Oh,
motherfucking
just like,
shirt.
I think I told her. I went to fucking Tropical Smoothie in D.C. This motherfucker, it was 90 degrees that
We was
day.
on the phone. Yeah.
It was 90 degrees this
You
day.
wore this
Now,
jacket. This
don't-
is a big sexy ass nigga name.
Don't get me wrong. That motherfucker was chiseled. He like 6. He like my height. Chiseled. A million tattoos. This nigga had a triple fat goose coat on with no shirt.
Yeah.
It's 90
Triple
degrees.
fat goose coat. What's that?
Just think of a
Like an
thick
igloo.
ass winter coat you would put on to go outside if it's 20 degrees.
With no
Just
shirt
think-
under it.
Just think of the
With no shirt under it?
No
Like,
shirt.
Nigga, what? Then shirt underneath? She's like,
I don't understand
you done
that.
lost your
No
head with
fucking
that
shirt.
bullshit
I'm from Virginia.
right
I
there.
don't get that look.
So for me, I when I saw this question, I was like, God. Like for me, I love to be 6'5", 215.
Yeah.
why I asked you the
Damn.
question.
But
That's why I asked you the question.
But we just had I don't know if it was an episode or two ago where we had what country could you live in other than
and what
North-
was your main reason why?
the fucking language. I need
Yeah.
to know what the fuck you're saying.
I pay attention to our previous podcasts. I know what I'm talking about.
so
I do know you. You would love to walk in the room 6'5"
I would
and
love
being
to.
the best looking dude in the room.
I would love to.
You would love that.
But I'm not making no money off of that. I
You
can make
could
money.
though. You could though.
How?
What do you mean you could? Yeah, you can model.
Being pimped out.
Play ball.
You know, other shit.
You can play ball possibly. Who knows? Shit.
But just because you're 6'5", 215, Kwame Brown.
And plus you
6'10",
get better options.
6'10", 270.
Better
Don't mean you
options
can play
for
ball.
We all know companies. We all know companies. When you walk in the room at 6'5" applying for a job, they're looking at you like, damn, this is a good looking man.
Yes, it
They
is.
will
Because
hire
Yeah.
you.
you're the
And all you
com-
gotta do is be kind of smart.
You're the company
And we all
standard.
know he's extremely smart. So he walking there at 6'5", 210. It's like, damn.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take.
smart.
And you
No
smart.
bullshit.
I want you running this company, sir.
I'm gonna take the knowing the language, man.
And you a nigga, so you can make our company look better.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because
Chicken
I'm used to not being the most attractive guy in the room, so that it don't bother me now. But I told you it bothers
How are you turning that into finances though?
because how many jobs need to know you need to know a second language.
Do you want those jobs?
Yeah, if they pay me extra money, yeah.
But no, I didn't ask you that. I said, do you want those jobs?
Yes, if they're paying me extra money.
No.
All
This
I
is-
care about is the money.
No, he didn't ask.
Listen to her.
He did not ask.
Listen to her.
What
He
my
said,
vape pen?
Would you want the job?
Want.
Regardless if they were paying.
Because we know what he gonna be at in a year.
Yep.
Alan, man, I got this $300,000 job. This ain't working out, baby.
Yep. Yes, exactly. Yep.
It ain't working out, fucker.
Yep.
I'm like, what y'all trying to
Because
say?
I'm unhappy.
What you mean? How many times have I told you, and I know she told you 30 times more than I had, You are a entrepreneur.
Thank
You are not the type of dude that is going to work for a nigga.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of coon in me.
Thank you.
I can work for
So
a
why
man.
you let me go to? Why you let me switch jobs then?
Because you wanted to follow your heart. I'm not about to sit here and have
Johnson, you
stuck
was
at
miserable
somewhere
at Metro.
you Do not want.
I'm miserable now.
This nigga was hitting me on every
bus
bus.
at Metro. You
every
have
bus
no
break.
idea how many times
Here we go,
that
saying the jobs.
I've come.
That's
home.
my fault. I did that, not you. I
You
did that.
started
I
that.
did that.
You
I
started
did that.
that.
I'ma hide behind yoga.
I did
That
that.
I have come home
I feel
just
like
to
I can
hear
summarize
you.
all that.
Just to
Hey,
hear
hey,
you
hey,
cry,
and you
not
are. She's
cry,
done.
but be very upset about the position that you are in. My job is to support you in whatever you want to do. And if
That ain't getting you nowhere.
and if starting another job somewhere
0.5
else
in it.
would have made you happy, I'm going to support that. I don't want to hold you somewhere that you're miserable.
A wife's job is to make her husband happy, man. So I understand where Jackie's coming from. And I told you at the time, you should have stayed at your current job, but I know how much you was miserable.
Yep.
How many shots have you had?
Oh my God. Christina, make your point, love.
You agree with Jackie?
I've never said, Jackie, we're talking about this. I never said, man, you shouldn't listen to Jackie. You should listen to me. I will listen to you every day complain about.
Yep.
He would hit me on this break. Man. I'm sitting there like, I don't want to hear this shit. I got the same problems you got. I don't want to hear this. Let's be funny. Let's talk. Let's talk sports. Man, this motherfucker got off my bus and he did this. And I'd be like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. But he was so miserable.
Yeah.
And then he was so happy talking about his new job. Man, I got this and that and this and that. And I was just like, well, if Johnson, that's how you feel, man, go ahead and
for
do it.
Yeah.
But me personally, I disagree. You should stay here until you can get your entrepreneur job and move on. That's what I was saying. Stay with this job because it pays the most and it's the easiest. You could have went to my position and been cruising. I do this. This is my job. That's my job. That's it. This is all I do. We don't even talk no more. This is it. This is
And
it.
you've been doing that all your life, just faster.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
From this to this, the same thing. Until I can get on doing something else, I'm gonna do this. That's what I was telling you to do. But you want to do what you're currently doing, and now you're physically miserable. Christina, make your point.
I went like 500. After what my point was 100% valid, I was like, so, I guess from what you were stating that you were like, obviously Johnson to say what you really want to do, moving careers, that's what I'm talking about. It's not what you really want to do, so I'm gonna kind of push it so you see this is not what you really want to do, right? Fucking Alan.
Yes.
Okay. In your standpoint, you're like, I'm behind you,
Yep.
whatever you want
What to do? Yeah.
Yes, like
Yes.
I'm supporting you. I'm your wife. Woo, woo, woo. So my standpoint, where I am and who I am as an individual, I'm both. I am that. I'm behind you 100%. But nigga, come on, you fucking up. Like that's dumb. You know it's not gonna work for you, which is your standpoint. Like saying that that's not gonna work for me. That's what I'm saying. For
Doing
me,
blue collar shit at a 40-year-old age.
That's where I stand. Like
I go to the gym. I don't want to be lifting at work.
Which
I lift up my off duty, not on duty. Heave, ho, heave, ho.
That's what that Captain Morgan doing right now.
Who the fuck gonna do that shit for less than this? That's what I'm saying. Like, to stay on this, and so you get your shit going, and then you can move on. That's what I'm saying. But her point is very valid. What Christina's saying. Yeah, as a wife, you want to make your man happy. And I heard you. You were saying this is gonna make you happy.
Factual information. I'm not saying
Yeah, because he already knows. I'm gonna hit him with the book, and I'm still gonna tell him whatever you decide to do.
I'm gonna be behind you.
Yeah.
And as a friend, you're gonna be nigga. Like, that's all the difference is. That's it. She's behind you. She tells you the truth from Jump Street, but still behind you and the decisions you want to make. As your boy,
you
as
thinking?
your friend, you're like, dude.
I'm gonna let Christina finish.
Oh, she said exactly what I knew she was gonna say.
I'm
She's like, pretty much explain both halves. What do you think?
So I'm not listening to Jackie no more.
No.
What does that mean? She said that. She
never said
understand. I understand, Jackie.
I'm still giving you the facts, but I'm still supporting your dreams.
Yes, 100%. This is what she's.
But you're buttering my dreams.
No,
and not
I'm
the
not.
facts.
I am not buttering your dreams up.
Buttering it like you buttering a roast. She buttering the shit out of
She buttering us to put this in your ass.
And then this is my dreams.
It can fit.
Okay, Justin.
This part will fit, but this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, this is gonna.
But it'll work.
We gonna that's the dreams. We gonna butter this shit though.
No, it's a mixture of what friends and family and wives and loved ones are supposed to do for you. That's what's about. She is telling you the truth from Jump Street, but telling you no matter what, I'm going to support whatever decision you make. But this is how I feel. This is how I think you're going to do it. The outside view, but no matter what, I got you.
How much complaining you did to me?
Friend is like, I got you, but shit, if you fuck up,
I have to tell.
I ain't got you.
Like to me, I have to tell you the truth because I want to be able to always tell you that I spoke my heart, and my heart was what I said it was.
Right.
And to me, it's like you complained to me about your previous job, and I heard that. You know, however many times a day it was. So I can only imagine what you're telling her. You're probably telling her 50 times more. So in her mind, when she hears you talk negative on your current job, and then seeing you glowing on the possible job you can get, and you had this job in the past, she's thinking, and you're talking about the money is better, she's thinking, well, okay, let's go ahead and go forward with that. Me, I'm thinking, you're 40. You ain't gonna like this. When you had this job in the past, you was 25, a healthy young man. You ain't gonna like this at 40.
Strapping lad.
Strapping. What, 30 pounds lighter?
And I didn't even know.
Okay, well, I don't know. 40, 50 pounds lighter? I don't know. 60 pounds lighter. 25 years old. At that time, what? One kid, no kids, I don't know.
And I started no kids.
No kids. This is a fun job. Yeah, and you making all this money. So like your mental is different. Now you're 40, you have a family, you're heavier, you're older, you got the gout done kicked in. You're not gonna like this, and you out there in all weather.
Yep,
that's what I was saying. But now getting all the way back to my answer. My answer is definitely we all four of us are saying the same thing. We are talking about speech. Yes, of course I want to be 6'5". I'm 6'3" now. I'd rather be 6'5".
You how tall now?
I'm about 6'3.5", pushing 6'4".
Okay.
Yeah. Shut up! Shut the hell up!
How many shots you had?
Can I please? Y'all see? When I talk, I can never finish. This goes back to Vegas. I can never finish.
This goes back before Vegas.
Oh my God. He speaks. We go on this nigga's. We give this nigga therapy. We talk about his career.
I just gave me therapy, dude.
We all going back and forth with him.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, there go Allen, man.
Damn
Fuck
it.
Allen. Fuck that nigga.
You hit his shoulder.
Hey, man.
Why
Is the Wizards winning?
Yo, why the hell did I sit there and watch that video when I was that fucked up?
Look at this.
I said,
Do you hear this conversation going on during my question?
Let this man answer his question.
I ain't never going to answer my
Let
question.
this man answer his question.
Hey, Jimmy, this started with you, nigga. That nigga Jimmy busted out laughing while I said, well, he's a man.
That was that motherfucking
That shit
drink
was
I made.
funny.
That was the damn Bloody Mary he had made for him.
I said 2 words.
That Bloody Mary kicked his ass.
As soon as they said, I forgot what the question was. It was something to change your body.
Yeah, your height.
That's what it
You said
was.
you were going to talk
Yeah.
about your height, but you was
Yeah, I was like, well, like,
explain.
my proportion wise.
Yep.
And he said,
That was it.
and I said, this motherfucker my height. What the fuck he laughing about? If anybody laughing, I can see Delonte laughing.
Oh, shit.
But not Jimmy. Me and Jimmy eye to eye out this bitch. Hey, fuck you, Jimmy. Like I said, hopefully I can finish my answer. I would love to be bilingual. I would love to walk up to somebody and speak their language. It would be great for me. It opened a whole bunch of opportunities. And we're talking about comedy? Oh my God.
Yep.
If I can go to China and do comedy in Chinese, that shit would be great. That shit would be amazing.
And what?
In Japanese, in Vietnamese, in Africanese.
The only way you
Ilanese. All of them.
All the knees.
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
Yep. Kneecap
African
knees.
knees.
Feet knees. If I could do comedy and all that shit, nigga, what comedian you know does that? Nobody.
Nobody.
Your favorite comedian can't do it.
No.
Your
Nobody.
favorite, whoever you think your favorite comedian is, he can't go to Italian and do Italy.
Ella.
He can't do it.
Jamaican in the knees.
He can't do it. He can't go to Africa and do African.
So you could go to any continent and do your comedy.
My style in their language. That'd be some, and that's why I was trying to persuade you to like how can you profit? And to me, I'm going even if my shit is okay, if it's just some regular comedy,
just to get chuckles out of people.
If I jump on say as an American and I'm speaking African, that would be about.
That's already fucking ahead of the curve.
That's already eye opening. It's eye opening. Then all of a sudden, like, and he's kind of funny. And it's like, damn, okay, all right, well, I can groove with this.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackie, where we at?
All right, it'll be question number 3 if I can find my phone. Found it.
She got up with some talk shit to me now.
The fucking Wizards, boy.
I got 3. You got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, because my phone is acting up.
You got it?
That's Brian Jr.
Kicking and screaming.
Brian.
I got it if you want to handle him, Jackie. I got it if you want to handle him.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So question number 3 is yours. Go ahead, brother.
Question number 3. What is the best random act of kindness you ever witnessed?
Now, I'm gonna take witness as me as well.
Okay, yeah, I want you to, yes.
Now, I know my brother Byron. His name is Byron Amerson. He's my favorite Mexican. This is at my tree job. I never told you this story.
Okay.
I am 21, 20 years old. Byron is 22, 23 years old. He was a tree climber. They made more money than the groundsman. I was a groundsman.
Okay.
Groundsmen pick up limbs, put it in a chipper,
Okay.
and they sweep up all the debris.
All right.
That was my job. So when Byron's in the tree, we have to take the limbs he's cutting off and put them in the chipper.
Okay.
So Byron was in the tree and we was belaying him up. We got to take him up the tree. He sets a rope, and then me and this dude named Franz, we had to belay him. We had to pretty much pull him up the tree as he's crawling the tree.
Damn.
It's a safety rope on his back. We're pulling him up. The rope, the branch he chose, he didn't know it was dead, which means it's very, very fragile. He
shit.
got more than halfway up this tree, so he's about 50 feet up, maybe more, but 50 feet up. We heard the branch crack. Snap! I'm still looking up. Franz ran. He's older than me. He was a Navy SEAL guy.
Okay.
He ran. He's about 30. He ran away. He ran to the fence line. All of a sudden, I see Byron streaming down the tree. He's free falling.
Fuck.
And but the branches are slowing him down because he's smacking branches as he's coming down.
With his body?
With his body. Yes. Yeah,
Damn.
he's like, the branches are slowing, but I'm sitting there, I'm like amazed. I'm like, damn. Franz is in the moment. Franz is like, shit, I'm getting the hell out of here. I was in the moment. So when he came down, my instincts was just to catch him. And I just caught his upper body, like this part.
Okay.
His butt and feet actually hit the ground. But I caught his important part, the head and the back. Like, I caught that. And when I caught him, me and him was like, he was fucked up, and me and him was talking. And then our boss came to the job because they called the boss because he had to go to the hospital. And our boss I still didn't know what I did. Our boss was so grateful. He was like, why did you catch him? And I was just like, because he was falling. It wasn't like I was trying to be nice.
Right. It was just
And
instinct.
I wasn't thinking, like, I was just like, I wasn't thinking of my, like, because branches are coming down too. So I'm sitting there like stunned, but these branches ain't hitting me. And when I caught Brian, like I said, my boss came there. He gave me a voucher to a steakhouse. He was like nice to me until I quit that job. He was stunned that I caught Byron. He was stunned. And after I witnessed him, this dude is like 50 years old, our boss.
Okay.
He owned the company. He was like, he kept saying to me all the time, hey, thank you, man, thank you. And in my mind, I'm like, supposed to do that shit. Like
So
he's
that-
falling,
So they expected him to die then,
or just
or
get
be
very injured.
severely
Yeah,
injured.
yeah. Like he didn't say nothing to Franz. He didn't say, "Why didn't you catch him?" Because it's expected to run. It's expected to get out the way. That's what expect. Like Franz wasn't looked down upon. Nobody made fun of Franz about that.
It was just
Nobody
is
brought it
what
up.
is.
Byron didn't look at Franz bad. He didn't look at him like, "Why ain't you stay and catch me too?" Like Franz was at the fence. The fence was a good 30 feet away. That motherfucker took off running
All front.
and said, "Hey, grab something."
Damn.
And I just stood there. I'm like, well, I wasn't standing like this. I was, as he was coming down, he's like, boom, 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 and then he came down. I just caught it, and it wasn't no easy catch.
Did it hurt you?
Yeah, it's a fucking body.
I'm saying that
I want to say Bomber's probably about 5'4". He's a Mexican. He's about 5'4", 160.
98 pounds.
Yeah, he wasn't full of motherfucking corona. That was it. And he came down and Byron, my boy. And he came down that joint, and I just caught him. I was just like, after I caught him, I just looked at him. I was like, "You all right?" Me and Byron, I took him to Kings Dominion. We went. That was my boy.
Okay.
We went whitewater rafting.
Okay.
I introduced him to one of his girlfriends. I hooked him up.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Does he got to get changed out here?
Apparently so.
God damn.
Apparently so.
Don't be mad. He's like you. I was playing with him with my feet.
Oh, we know
feel
you like
that
some feet.
enjoyment.
Yeah, but he ain't me.
But he's little. Exactly. He's little, so he gotta express it more than you do. So it's the same thing. Come on, man.
He expressed it a different way, out of different avenues.
And he just nuts.
If he likes her, if he likes her feeling
And that
fucking,
shows you.
you hear me? If he's down there getting a little hard, I'll be down there.
Big time.
That motherfucker 2 inch apart like this. Feet. What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna be getting them the short jabs.
Why they so smooth?
Some light skinned feet.
Oh man.
What's
so,
yours?
So for me, this was at your current job, my previous job, right? So this is probably a year into when we started, right? And we know at our job some of our people are really rude to people that we service. So a homeless lady got on the bus and she dumped in the change she had. I think it was 60 cents. Right? Nowhere near the fare. She dumped in that. She's like, "That's all I have." Right? And I'm just like, and I know she's homeless because I'm looking at her. I'm like, why did you put that in there? If you homeless,
Keep it.
keep the shit. So I drive down the road. She gets off. I do like 95% of route. She gets off in the District of Columbia. It's these parks where, you know, at nighttime there's no traffic. You can sleep, you can chill. She gets off there, and that shit is bothering me the whole time. So I go to the end of the line, and I'm like, why did she put that in there? Like, that's bothering me. So I'm like, what do I have in my wallet? I got 20 in my wallet.
Shit.
So I come back through the other way, come down, I pop the brake, go out, I give her the 20. I said, don't, if you see me, I already know. Because there's some rude motherfuckers that do what we do. That think when they get that shirt and whatever, they're gods. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, you know, we already said it, but
You said it.
you're a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You what you do is not important. Compared to what other, you know what I'm saying? Compared to what you do and how you're acting, you shouldn't be acting that way. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be treating people like shit. And
So
that's
you
what
saying
a lot
your
of,
kind of witness was giving her $20?
No. Let me tell you. Let me finish it. So I gave her $20. That's what I had in my wallet. I said, don't ever do that again. If you see me, just get on the bus. Just get on the bus and you're good, right? So I usually pick her up at the same spot. It's like 13th and H. So I think it wasn't the next day, the day after that. Now mind you, this is a homeless woman. She don't have shit to her name. She's sleeping outside. She don't have money. The first. Don't have possessions, fam, whatever. So I think the second or third day I seen her was later that week. She got on the bus and she gave me 2 ink pens. And when I saw her bag, it looks like she collects ink pens, right? Man, I got to the damn end of the line. I actually shed a tear, man. Like, this fucking homeless woman that don't have shit gave me something that means a lot to her. She collected this shit, and after what I did, she felt like it was enough to give me 2 of them. She don't have shit. She don't have shit to eat, family to go to. She gave me 2 ink pens. That for me was the top of the barrel. Is like kindness, like I've witnessed, and what happened to me. For me, it's what happened to me. And it was just like, I was taken back by that shit, man. That shit was like, for somebody to give you something that it's their last of, it really, for me, it means that you impacted them, you impacted their life some type of way. Like, and for me, that's, I don't want to say it's little because it wasn't little to her. But for a homeless person to pay for a fucking bus, it's like, it doesn't make sense. Go use that money for food, shelter. But me and you know, it's people that be like, nah, you need to pay all that.
I'd have been that Spanish bitch on Family Guy. No. 170. As soon as she hand me the pens, I'd be like, oh, no fucking pens.
No.
170.
170. No.
And she'd be like, you know I ain't got it. You ain't got no ride, motherfucker.
No. Get off the bus.
I told you last week.
No.
When you gave me 60 cents, it's your last time. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. To me, I mean, I honestly, I had a black heart out there. I was just looking left.
Mm-hmm.
If you, whatever you put on there, whatever you put on there.
Yeah. You didn't care.
Yeah, I wasn't, yeah.
For me, it was the fact that it was people hassling a homeless woman. You making $100,000 a year, you're hassling a fucking homeless woman.
But the reason they do that is because they don't want, I don't know if she stinks or not.
No.
You don't want a stinking motherfucker on your bus, and you know you don't want them on there, and they're going to be on there the whole trip.
Right.
Like, I understand that. You don't want one motherfucker on there, you get at the end of the line, and maybe you want to drive somewhere and be by yourself, and you got to get them off.
Yeah,
just
I
to get them
that.
back on it.
I understand that.
Yeah, so
because I've had that.
Anybody that did that had
same exact line.
If you did a DC line, everybody had that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's just natural.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. You're soft. I get it.
A little bit soft.
I get it, man.
Yeah. I got a little heart.
That's good.
Heart.
I understand that. She paying me the whole 170. I needs it all. Yeah.
What were you on now, man?
We're on my third.
We already did my third?
That was your third.
Okay. Your third question. Let's rock and roll.
I don't have my phone.
All right. I guess it's
Where's
me.
your phone at?
I don't know.
God.
Would you jump in, Christina? You listening?
Yeah.
Would you jump in on a active police brutality situation? That's part of the question. Would you jump in on an active brutality situation? Then the other half of the question is, would it matter if the victim was white or black? Don't matter if you're white or black.
Black or white.
Does it matter? How did I write the question?
You put white or black, but
That's how I'm singing the song. White or black?
Man, I've thought about this question because...
First off, would you jump in a police brutality? Everybody.
Police brutality. We don't need to...
Well, I wouldn't interfere if it was white, so I don't care.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm saying like any kind of police brutality.
Yeah, I know. I would not jump in it if it was white related.
Okay, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk. I'm gonna mind my damn business like they do when shit happens to us.
Well, that's I ain't gonna lie. That's part of my answer, but I get to my answer.
Are you meaning
police brutality?
Thank you.
How many shots have you had?
I cannot.
Don't worry about it.
She's sober than the motherfucker.
No, but the word's not coming out. You mean seeing it or
seeing it, like on the scene?
Witness it. Yeah,
you're on the scene. It's happening. You're walking into CVS, and it's right there in front of you.
What are you gonna do if you witness it? Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify. If it's black or white and stuff like that.
No, I'm saying like the first part is, would you interject?
But it's either with a white person or a black person.
No, I'm trying to separate them. Like I'm saying, the first part is you just see it. You just see it.
But it 100% matters on when you're jumping in at. if you were like walking up and you see the cop come up to the dude and you see like the circumstances, then yeah, you're more inclined when the cop is being overboard to interject. If you're walking in at the end and you have no freaking clue what the hell is going on, you see this dude on the floor and a cop on top of him, you're like,
all right, so your answer is no to that. Okay, so if it's white or black, does that even matter to you?
I'm not gonna hop in just because a black dude's being pinned down. I'm not gonna hop in just because a white dude's pinned down.
So if you walked in on George Floyd, are you stopping it?
I'm
are you doing something different?
biracial.
Okay, I get that, and that's why I'm asking you.
I look
So-
at both sides. If it's George Floyd, then yeah, like I'm walking in, what the hell is going on? I'm
And he's sitting up here talking about I can't breathe.
If I hear I can't breathe, what are you doing? Yes, I'm saying something. Yes, no question. No question.
But are you
can't-
doing something?
That's where it's hard.
And that's why it's a good question.
That's why if you're walking on the end of it, that's why it's so in depth.
Let's say you walked up. Let's say you saw them throw him to the ground, then put his knee in his back, in his neck.
Yes, I'm going to jail. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm hopping in. If I see him pinned down like that, and it's just a natural humanity in me.
I got you.
Yes, I'm hopping in because I was there from the beginning. I see it. I see his fucking body go limp. No, I don't care who you are. You're not gonna do that to another individual.
She's righteous.
So for me, I've already thought about this question with the whole George Floyd situation. But y'all make good points because it really depends on if you see it from the beginning versus where it is. Like if you're coming in the middle, you don't know what the fuck is going on, what happened. But at the end of the day, if it's inhumane, it's inhumane. If you got your knee on somebody's neck, and when you sent me the question, I'm like, 100% no question, I'm doing it for my family because I fear for my second oldest daughter. She's 14. She's a loner. She doesn't like people touching her. So if a police officer comes up to her like that, it's over because she's going to freak out completely. And that's going to lead to a whole nother, situation of them tasing her and treating her, throwing her to the ground and shit. I forgot I think it's Elijah something. I forgot the guy's name. He was autistic and he was autistic and the police basically abused the shit out of him because he didn't speak. You know what I'm saying? So I think of it from that perspective, but like this perspective you're saying, where if I come in, I don't know what the fuck is going on, white or black, it doesn't matter. This guy could be wrong. But at the same time, you're supposed to be treating a guy with a certain amount of respect that I've seen on social media that you treat white people with. The white people that have killed multiple people and you got them out coming out of cuffs versus a black guy you put over for a tail light, you fucking killed his ass. Right? So I'm gonna just say, like, if I saw the George Floyd situation from the beginning, like, I'm intervening, and I'm not. I'm going. What I would do is I'm going to go off low key enough where, because one guy's on his neck, the other guy's standing around. I'm going somewhere where
like 2 or 3 guys around.
Just standing around chilling, right? Yeah. I'm going somewhere where I can run and get enough speed to absolutely two leg drop kick the guy that's on George Floyd, and I just go to jail.
Do you think you only going to jail?
No, I probably get killed. Yeah,
shot or tased or beat up.
Probably so. But it's just like at a certain point,
and you willing to take that?
Yeah, because at a certain point, I'm going to go home like, damn, that motherfucker died. I didn't do shit. Like, you gotta live with that shit you have to live with that shit for the rest of your life. Yeah. Just like our previous question. If I gave that homeless lady shit for not putting a $1.25 in the fucking machine, and this lady's homeless, trying to figure out what her next meal is, I gotta live with that shit. Like, certain people can live with that shit. They can go home and be good. I can't. Like,
what make you think he can't live with that? What make you think Derek can't live with that?
Oh, I'm sure he can.
So if you drop kick him and he gets up and shoots you,
no. What I'm saying is, if I drop kick him, he was on his neck for 10 minutes. Let's say if I get in there and save George's life, you know what I'm saying? Of course, nobody knew he was going to die,
Right, but you get up and you kick him in the 7th minute. I think he died in the 8th minute. You killed him. You kick Derek in the 7th minute. They're going to kill you. They're going to shoot you and kill you.
They are,
and you think they're going to have remorse for you? Think they're going to lose sleep for that?
No, they're not. But as a human being, that's something I just got to do. Look at that fucking score. Look at that fucking score. That's fucking ridiculous.
But that's what he was saying. Though.
Third fucking quarter.
He was talking about if he didn't have if he made that chick pay her fare, he said he would feel bad about that.
Yeah,
that's what he was saying, and that's what I'm saying. So Derek wouldn't feel bad shooting you.
No, I don't care about Derek. Because at that point, I know he's a piece of shit for being on this man's neck, not letting him breathe.
And Derek's mind, a nigga was gonna die then.
Yeah.
So if you took Derek's neck off his knee off his neck, you're dying instead of him.
And I guess that's just what it had to be.
Like I'm just making I'm not saying wrong. I'm just making it clear.
And I understand that. Yeah, it's just what it has to be, because it's just like, are you gonna sit there and watch somebody die? You're gonna have to live with that shit for the rest of your life.
Or you dying.
Or I'm dying.
So either you gotta watch it with guns drawn on you, because those other 2 cops got guns.
Yeah, they do.
Or you're gonna jump in and kill yourself and have George Floyd live. A guy you don't know.
Guess I had to jump in, man.
I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm just saying what the reality is.
I'm gonna have to jump in, man, because at a certain point, it's just like, and I understand, like, I'm not faulting the people that video recorded, because that was important, because Derek Chauvin got, he got found guilty, so that video was important. But I've seen, God, jeez,
man, will you please?
I know, man.
I was gonna say something earlier, but I'm trying to get you to.
Please sweep the fucking Wizards, God. But yeah, it get to a certain point where you have like, now, after everything you've seen over the last 10 years with these body cams that was supposed to come in, and then we're talking about the police specifically. You know what I'm saying? That they came in that was supposed to stop this shit, but it's just video recording shit. You gotta live with that shit. You don't know how that shit's gonna affect you. PSTD is real. You watching a man die.
You dying is real.
And me dying is real. Yeah, but
you getting shot in your head once you power kick him is real.
It is real.
That's what I'm saying. So the way you're defending him, I want to make sure you taking that as well as you dying.
I am.
Like you gotta understand, you possibly, more than likely, are gonna die.
Yeah, because I'm a nigga drop kicking a white police officer.
Those 2 cops are gonna shoot you, and Derek is gonna shoot you
with 3 of the officers around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got to take that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, if a white man is getting hit, he had to do something which makes him deserve getting hit.
Okay.
So therefore, I wouldn't jump in.
Okay.
Because it's probably justified.
Okay.
How many times you seen a white man get just beat down?
Not a lot.
And if you have, he probably was resisting. I know my rights. Or he's on some motherfucking crystal meth. Or some shit. So it's like, why am I going to save this motherfucker?
Right. Okay.
Because he's probably going to get into the court system and get the least amount of years anyway.
Or get off completely.
So it's like, I ain't going to jump in with his ass. I ain't what the fuck I look like wasting my life for him. He probably won't fuck with me anyway. A nigga, if it's a George Floyd thing, that's something different. If I jumped in the beginning of the George Floyd shit, people was yelling.
Yeah.
They was yelling.
Yeah, they were.
And it's hindsight 2020. So I can't say, I'm going to yell louder, or I'm going to throw something, or I'm going to jump in and try to just be like blah blah blah. I'm not going to do that. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to be intervening.
Okay.
I don't think I am. Are you all right? Jackie's fucked up.
How many shots did you have?
God damn.
Don't forget, I'm on pain medication, man.
Christina.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Put her in the room. Give me a second.
Finish what you were saying, brother. God damn.
Man, let's finish this shit up, man. Hey, I guess me and him can only drink. God damn. We had more than those 2. But anyway, yeah, there goes my question again.
Interrupted some type of way.
Every motherfucking time. Hey, this is Spit Some Twos, episode 20. we're gonna call this a wrap. Did you already hit it?
No, it's still recording.
Oh, it looked like you hit it. You
No, I
sure you
gotta
hit it?
turn it on.
Oh, all right.
To hit it.
Yeah, well, this is episode 20. Spin some twos.
Episode
Interrupting section. Episode 20.
20, baby.
You know, so next week we should be having some guests on here.
Yes, sir.
Brother Victor Saunders, Brother Session.
It's gonna be a full tape. We gotta figure out another.
Yeah, we gotta get our shit together.
Yeah, we gotta get this.
We gotta get our shit together, and I will get it together.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be more of this, more of them. We ain't giving them that much because they getting fucked up. I don't know how. Saunders probably a soft weight too.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. He's talking a lot of shit, nigga.
We'll see.
He don't. I've been talking to you a lot. He hasn't been talking to you. You've been talking a lot of shit. You better come with it. All right. But yeah, this has been some episodes 20. Gary got interrupted. If you're a Gary fan, I apologize. You didn't hear a lot of me. I don't know why this is. Whenever I speak, it's like, now everybody jump in.
Everybody.
And Johnson, we up his motherfucker, helping him out, giving him therapy, letting him speak, asking them different kind of questions.
Oh, shit.
Letting them re-speak. People speaking for him. Me is, yeah, man, so what's supposed to be like tomorrow?
In third grade.
Man, that's some cadence as a motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Nothing to do with the fucking question.
Anything to do with the question.
Oh, shit, man.
We see y'all next week. This will get published on Wednesday. And what you call them? Not skits. What you call them?
Clips.
Clips will be coming out between Sunday and Wednesday.
Highlighting episode 20.
Yes.
So, Gary Allen, Brian Johnson, Spitting Some Twos podcast. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see y'all next Saturday, baby. Episode 21.